Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1988 Miss Universe Presentation Show. 各位先生、各位女士，欢迎参加1988年环球选美展示典礼。From all over the world, please welcome the young ladies who have come here to Taiwan to compete for the title of Miss Universe 1988. 让我们以再一次的掌声欢迎来自世界各地的美丽大使们，在中华民国台湾角逐1988年环球小姐的后冠。
哇，好棒的感觉哟！Oh, what a feeling! Oh, quelle émotion! Oh, what a feeling! Oh, quelle sensation! Oh, what a feeling! What a feeling! The room is hot, and that's good. Some of my friends came by from the neighborhood. The people I thought should stand the wall. It looks like everybody is having a ball. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling.
各国小姐的出场介绍现在开始。Ladies and gentlemen, the Miss Universe Parade of Nations, beginning with Miss Argentina.
Claudia Pereira, Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Vanessa Gibson, Sydney, Hamilton Island, Australia.
Maria Steinhardt, Trent, Austria.
Natasha Christina Pindler from the beautiful islands of the Bahamas.
Daisy van Kalmer from Linden, Belgium.
Lyford, Somerset, Bermuda.
Ana Maria Pereira, Santa Cruz, Bolivia.
The Belgische Medus, Santa Catarina, Brazil.
Nelda Farrington, Rotown, Tortola, British Virgin Islands.
Melinda Gillies, London, Ontario, Canada.
Verónica Romero, Viña del Mar, Chile. Arevalo, Bucaramanga, Colombia. Erika Paoli from the beautiful San Jose, Costa Rica.
Elena Santos, Denmark.
Patricia Jiménez, Santo Domingo, República Dominicana. Cecilia Poza, Guayaquil, Ecuador.
Amina Shilvaya, Cairo, Egypt.
Margarita Vaquerano, San Salvador, El Salvador. Tracy Williams, Nottinghamshire, England.
Nina Björnström, Porvoo, Finland.
Lydia Fitorini, Alsace, France.
Tatjana Kopp, Berlin, Germany.
Maite Sanchez, Gibraltar.
Nunavut, Nuuk, Greenland.
Liza Camacho, Kenya, Guam. Silvia Mancia, de Guatemala, Guatemala.
Annabeth Wilson uit Enschede, Holland. Jacqueline Herrera, San Pedro Sula, Honduras.
Colin Young from Hong Kong.
Margaret Reykjavik, Iceland. Adrian Rock from Dublin, Ireland. Julie Van Hogegaard, Tel Aviv, Israel.
Simona Ventura from Torino, Italy.
Yoko So from Kingston, Jamaica.
Yuzuho Sakaguchi from Osaka, Japan. Kang Jong-suk, Korea. Elian Fahouri, Zahlibika, Lebanon. Itigami from Luxembourg. 林子玲来自马来西亚 Linda Long from Malaysia.
Stephen Spiteri from Saint Mota.
Amanda Olivares de Puebla, Puebla, México.
Lana Kirkcroft, Auckland, New Zealand.
Omar Sungua from Bengal State, Nigeria. Ruby Jean Hamilton, Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands. Bente Brunland, Oslo, Norway. Alta Costa, Asunción, Paraguay.
Katy Escudero from Lima, Peru. Perfida Limpín, Manila, Philippines.
Isabel Costa, Coimbra, Portugal. Isabel Pardo, Guaynabo, Puerto Rico.
湖北队，中华民国，台北 Republic of China.
From Edinburgh, Scotland.
Audrey Tate, Singapore.
Soledad Artigas y las Canarias, España.
Deepti Alice from Sri Lanka.
Annika Davidson, Umeå, Sweden.
Gabriella Vito from Bern, Switzerland.
Samadika Ponchanakiran from Bangkok, Thailand.
Sherlyn Gordon from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Nathan Hakar, Istanbul, Turkey.
Edna Smith, Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos.
Carla Trombotti, Montevideo, Uruguay.
Courtney Gibbs, Fort Worth, Texas, USA. Heather Carty, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Juan An Huazú, Yajaira Vera, Venezuela, Cheche. Miss Williams from Clwyd in Wales.
1987年的环球小姐 ，and now the reigning Miss Universe, Cecilia Boloco。今晚的节目主持人 ，our hostess for tonight, Miss Trey Tai King。今晚的另一位节目主持人 ，your host for tonight, Mr. Chen Yaoqi。Ladies and gentlemen, your hosts and hostess for this evening, two of the Republic of China's most talented personalities of theater and television. 各位先生、各位女士，让我们以最热烈的掌声欢迎今晚的两位节目主持人，陈耀基先生和崔台金小姐。
晚安，现场的各位来宾以及电视机前的各位观众朋友，欢迎一同观赏1988年环球小姐竞赛的展示典礼。这将是一个充满了欢乐、紧张的夜晚，因为1988年环球小姐的初选工作将从今晚的展示表演正式开始。所有的评判计分都将会影响到1988年环球小姐的产生。
待会儿在节目当中，我们就会陆续为您介绍今天晚上担任的评审的先生和小姐，他们是来自世界各地具有艺术成就的人士所组成的评审团，以及现任的环球小姐 Cecilia Boloco， 还有在我们中华民国内最受欢迎的一些演出团体为您表演歌唱和舞蹈，请您慢慢的欣赏。
太清，上个星期六我们看过了开幕典礼。我们一起欣赏了66国佳丽的风采。我现在倒想问你，是不是已经选出了你心目中的环球小姐呢？
哦，说真的，我还没有，因为我没有过这种经验，在舞台上看到这么多漂亮的小姐们。不过，我觉得我很高兴，因为至少我不是评审先生小姐，而且我也不是来这里参选的小姐，实在是太紧张了。
不要那么客气啊！我想，我们都知道，今天晚上的展示典礼和星期二的决赛转播有密不可分的关系，因为那天早上1988年的环球小姐将在全世界6亿观众的瞩目下产生。整个的活动是结合了许多人的心力和贡献才能完成的，包括了永兴航空公司、环球小姐选拔的主办单位以及来自政府和民间团体的协助。由于大家全心全力的投入，这项活动才能够如期的进行，顺利的展开。现在让我们开始欢迎一直并且促成这项活动的中华民国环球小姐主任委员 ，Ladies and gentlemen, Chairman of the 1988 Republic of China Miss Universe Host Committee, Mr. 辛继秀先生。 谢谢辛先生。各位先生、各位女士，今天晚上我们有一位非常非常特别的贵宾来到了我们这个盛会。Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a very, very special guest. It is our great honor to welcome His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji. 让我们以热烈掌声欢迎斐济共和国总统。谢谢。
谢谢。同时也谢谢所有贵宾您的光临，也谢谢电视机前的朋友您关心我们这个节目。接着下来我要向各位介绍的就是来自智利的1987年的环球小姐，她头上所戴的后冠就是现在有66国佳丽要共同角逐的 Ladies and Gentlemen, the reigning Miss Universe, Cecilia Boloco。我们掌声欢迎她。美丽的 Cecilia Boloco 缓缓地走下舞台，向大家招呼。我们再一次掌声欢迎她，好吗？ How are you, Cecilia?
I'm great. Thank you, Xiaoqing.
Any thoughts you can share with us as your reign comes to a close?
Well, I just think about my successor, and I hope that she can have a year like I've had, because this past year has been the most exciting one of my life. I got to know a lot of people, but mostly I learned more about myself. I wanted my horizons, and I'm more confident and happier person. And I have many people to thank for this.
So, what will your memories of the Republic of China be?
They will be warm and wonderful. The hospitality I've been shown here, and the hospitality shown to the contestants in this year's pageant, make it important for me to deliver a heartfelt message on behalf of the contestants and myself. Muchísimas gracias desde el fondo de mi corazón, República de China. Thank you very much, Republic of China.
Cecilia Boloco 真是一位美人，不但是外表这么漂亮，还兼具了内涵。她说，在她当选了环球小姐之后，她旅行了全世界的许多地方。她不但增加了许多阅历，她也认识了她自己。最重要的是，她学到了正确的人生的态度。中华民国的人民对她和所有佳丽的热诚招待，她觉得非常的温暖，非常的感谢。她会永远的记在心中。她谢谢我们，让我们也祝福她永远青春美丽。我们掌声来祝福她。Thank you, Cecilia Boloco. Thank you.
在泳装比赛进行之前，我们先来了解裁判的评审方式。
环球小姐的初选分为3个部分，今天我们和评审先生小姐一起观赏的是泳装和晚礼服的展示，它们是比赛中的2个项目。另外一个项目就是在接下来的3个晚上，由每一位裁判和参选的小姐他们个别访谈之后再加以评分。
这3项分数将分别输入电脑，完成初选的程序。今晚当66位佳丽展示泳装及晚礼服时，评审委员将对每位佳丽在1分到9.99分之间选择1个评分，输入他们面前的电脑终端机。等到这个星期六下午个别面谈评分结束之后，所有电脑资料在下个星期2早上之前将锁存在电脑内，直到环球小姐决选实况转播开始后的20分钟，电脑才开始统计，选出平均得分最高的10位佳丽，进入准决赛及决赛。现在评审工作在开始之前，我们将介绍这几位担任这项艰巨任务的评审委员们。Before we get underway with the swimsuit competition, let's explain how the judging process works.
Tonight, you'll be watching as our celebrity judges score each of our 66 young ladies in 2 of the 3 separate but equally important official preliminary judging categories of the pageant. In the swimsuit and evening gown competitions. The 3rd category interviews will take place during the next 3 evenings, with each judge personally interviewing each contestant.
The results of those interviews added to tonight's scores in the swimsuit and evening gown competition will go into our computer to complete the preliminary competition. Tonight, as our celebrity judges see the young ladies for the first time, they will vote by entering a score, somewhere between 1.0 and 9.99, directly into a computer terminal in front of them. When the interviews are completed on Saturday evening, the computer will be locked until next Tuesday morning, approximately 20 minutes into the live international telecast of the pageant finals, and not before. The computer will average each contestant's preliminary scores, and the contestants with the 10 highest composite scores will be announced then as our 10 semifinalists, and the final competition for the selection of Miss Universe 1988 will begin. But before the judging begins, it is our pleasure to introduce our international panel of celebrity judges charged with the most difficult task of selecting Miss Universe 1988. 第一位评审委员是曾被提名葛莱美奖迈阿密之音的唱片制作人 ，a Grammy-nominated record producer for some of the world's top artists. He made his biggest mark as founder and co-producer for the Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine. He is Emilio Estefan.
第二位是来自美国好莱坞国际知名的美容大师。He is the internationally renowned beauty expert of Danish descent, whose Hollywood-based skincare centers cater to some of the world's most famous and beautiful faces. Please welcome Ole Henriksen.
下面一位是来自委内瑞拉的1986年的环球小姐。The president of Venezuela recently appointed this writer and television personality as a director of the tourism ministry. We applaud his choice and welcome back Miss Universe 1986, Barbara Palacios Tede.
第四位是曾经不着陆不加油创下了环球飞行历史纪录的冒险家。He is one half of the history-making team who in 1986 flew the Voyager around the world non-stop and non-refill, setting 2 absolute world records in the process. Here is Deck Britain.
第五位评审委员是曾经获得1987年艾美奖提名的影集《洛城法王》女主角。With a 1987 Emmy Award nomination, she was recognized for her outstanding performance as Roxanne Melman on the hit U.S. television series L.A. Law. She is Susan Rutan.
第6位是国际知名的设计家、企业家和艺术收藏家。Internationally known designer, entrepreneur, and art patron, his Naples-based empire encompasses fine women's handbags and clothing, as well as men's clothing that bears his name. He's Mario Valentino.
接着这一位是航空史上打破环球飞行纪录的第一位女冒险家。The first woman recipient of the Collier Trophy in the 77-year history of that prestigious aeronautical award. She was the other half of the Voyager's record-breaking around-the-world flight team. Please welcome Gina Yeager.
继续介绍曾经获得相当于奥斯卡奖和艾美奖的西班牙演员及歌唱家。His acting talents has won him the Hispanic equivalents of the Oscar and Emmy. His singing abilities has brought him a gold record, and his success in Latin America is being repeated in American television. Here is Fernando Yande.
接下来这一位评审委员是运动明星，美国纽约曲棍球队资深领队 ，a record setter and a team leader with the New York Rangers of the National Hockey League for the past 14 years. He is also a concerned citizen who has worked diligently to combat child abuse. Please welcome Ron Gretschner.
第10位是影视红星，影集《迈阿密风云》担任女警探演出的女演员。An actress whose movie credits include such hits as 48 Hours and Throw Mama from the Train. She is best known to millions as Detective Trudy Joplin on the very popular television series Miami Vice. Please greet Olivia Brown.
下面这一位评审委员是闻名国际的女高音及声乐教授 ，world-renowned soprano and music teacher. She is highly respected professor of vocal music at both the National Normal University and the Chinese Culture University. We welcome 辛永秀女士。
待会儿我们的评审先生和小姐们就要进行艰难的计分工作。接着下来就是1988年环球小姐要正式计分比赛的开始。为了让所有参加角逐的66位佳丽都有公平竞争的机会，因此在即将开始的泳装和晚礼服2项展示的进行当中，我们将要使用英语，以便让各国的裁判他们能够方便评分。不过，在电视机前的观众朋友，我们会打出中文字幕，只是我们要请现场的各位贵宾，请您多多见谅。
Our judges are ready, our contestants are ready, and now we bring you the 1988 Miss Universe Swimsuit Competition. Miss Argentina. Claudia Pelaya is 24-year-old and comes from Buenos Aires. She is 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 125 pounds. Claudia has black hair and brown eyes. Her hobbies include volleyball, reading poems, and aerobic exercise. Miss Argentina.
Miss Australia. Vanessa Gibson is from Sydney and stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 122 pounds. She's 18 years old and has blonde hair, blue-gray eyes. Vanessa enjoys hot air ballooning, computer programming, animation drawing, painting, acting, and gourmet cooking. Miss Australia.
Miss Austria. Maria Steinhardt is from Großhammerschlag, is 21 years old, and she stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 112 pounds. Maria has brown hair and gray-green eyes. In her spare time, she enjoys sewing, cooking, swimming, jogging, skiing, and bodybuilding. Miss Austria.
Miss Bahamas. 20-year-old Natasha Pinder is from Nassau, a brown-eyed brunette. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 129 pounds. Her hobbies include reading, traveling, and participating in all types of sports and children's organizations. Miss Bahamas.
Miss Belgium. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall with a blonde hair and green eyes is Daisy Van Coenberg. She is a 19-year-old from Lubeck. and weighs 116 pounds. Archaeology, languages, tarot cards, and reading are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Belgium.
Miss Bermuda. Kim Lyborn is from Somerset and is 22 years old. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighs 131 pounds, has dark brown hair, brown eyes. Kim enjoys aerobic exercising. Miss Bermuda.
Miss Bolivia. 19-year-old Ana Maria Palela is from Santa Cruz. She has a light brown hair, brown eyes, and weighs 129 pounds. Ana Maria stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. Her hobbies include writing and reciting poetry, reading, basketball, volleyball, and swimming. Miss Bolivia.
Miss Brazil. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall is Isabel Cristina Banducci. She's from Bromena, Santa Catarina, and is 19 years old. Isabel has blonde hair, blue eyes, and weighs 123 pounds. Photography, listening to music, and writing are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Brazil.
Miss British Virgin Islands. Nelda Farrington from Roadtown, Tortola is 22 years old. She has brown hair, brown eyes, and stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. Nelda weighs 105 pounds. She enjoys traveling, scuba diving, swimming, fishing, modern dancing, reading, writing, and spoon collecting. Miss British Virgin Islands.
Miss Canada. 23-year-old Melinda Gillis is from London, Ontario. She stands 5 feet 9 and 1/2 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. Melinda has blonde hair and hazel eyes. Designing, sewing clothes, knitting, cooking, reading, sports, and watching movies are a few of her hobbies. Miss Canada.
Miss Chile. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall is Veronica Romero from Vina del Mar. She is a brunette with blue eyes, weighs 116 pounds, and is 20 years old. Her hobbies include writing and dancing. Miss Chile.
Miss Colombia. Diana Arovado from Bucaramanga is 20 years old. She has brown hair, honey-colored eyes, and weighs 121 pounds. Diana stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She enjoys dancing and writing in her spare time. Miss Colombia.
Miss Costa Rica. 20-year-old Erika Maria Paoli is from San Jose. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 110 pounds. Erika has light brown hair and light brown eyes. Drawing, sports, dancing, makeup artistry, color mixing, modeling are a few of her hobbies. Miss Costa Rica.
Miss Denmark. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall is Pernilla Nathanson from Wastrup. She's 20 years old and weighs 127 pounds. Pernilla has blonde hair and blue-green eyes. She enjoys swimming, reading books, and being with her friends. Miss Denmark.
Miss Dominican Republic. Patricia Jimenez from Santo Domingo is 22 years old. She stands 5 feet 8 and 1/2 inches tall and weighs 119 pounds. Patricia has brown hair and brown eyes. Her hobbies include reading, drawing, painting, dancing, traveling, bicycling, and weight training. Miss Dominican Republic.
Miss Ecuador. 22-year-old Cecilia Pozo is from Guayaquil. She has brown hair, brown eyes, and stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. Cecilia weighs 123 pounds. Bowling and playing the flute and organ are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Ecuador.
Miss Egypt. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall from Cairo is Amina Sami Shabaya. She is 20 years old, has brown hair, brown eyes, and weighs 120 pounds. She enjoys basketball, squash, marathon races, aerobics, and traveling. Miss Egypt.
Miss El Salvador. Margarita Macarano from San Salvador is 17 years old. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and has dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. Margarita weighs 130 pounds. Her hobbies include reading and listening to music. Miss El Salvador.
Miss England. 18-year-old Tracy Williams is from Selston, Nottinghamshire. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Tracy weighs 115 pounds. She enjoys playing snooker, letter writing, and keeping fit. Miss England.
Miss Finland. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall from Peru is Lena Brunstorm. She's a 20-year-old blonde with green eyes and weighs 114 pounds. Lena's favorite hobbies include handling and professionally grooming show poodles, slalom skiing, ice skating, bodybuilding, and traveling. Miss Finland.
France. Claudia Fritolini from Ilzac is 21 years old. She has blonde hair, brown eyes, and weighs 105 pounds. Claudia stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. Her hobbies include dancing and sports. Miss France.
Miss Germany. 20-year-old Christiane Kopp is from Berlin. She stands 6 feet tall and weighs 132 pounds. Christiane has blonde hair, blue-gray eyes. She enjoys squash, swimming, reading, and athletics. Miss Germany.
Miss Gibraltar. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall is Maite Sanchez from Gibraltar. She has dark brown hair, hazel eyes, and weighs 133 pounds. Maite is 19 years of age. Basketball, dancing, and cooking are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Gibraltar.
Miss Greenland. Nuno Nateba from Nuuk Gadhawk is 18 years old. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 127 pounds. Nuno Nate has brown hair and green-gray eyes. Her hobbies include handball and snow racing. Miss Greenland.
Miss Guam. 18-year-old Lisa Camacho is from Agana. She has brown hair and brown eyes. Lisa stands 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 108 pounds. She enjoys jazz dancing, tennis, swimming, cheerleading, song leading, and soccer. Miss Guam.
Miss Guatemala. Sylvia Mancilla from Guatemala is 18 years old. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 113 pounds. Sylvia has dark brown hair and coffee-colored eyes. Her hobbies include dancing, eating, and reading. Miss Guatemala.
Miss Holland. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall from Angers is Annabeth Berenson. She is 22 years old and weighs 127 pounds. Annabeth has a blonde hair and brown eyes. Listening to music, water skiing, dancing, and writing are a few of her pastimes. Miss Holland.
Miss Honduras. Jacqueline Herrera is from San Pedro Sula and is 22 years old. She has dark brown hair, brown eyes, and is 5 feet 6 inches tall. Jacqueline weighs 115 pounds. In her spare time, she enjoys cooking, dancing, reading, listening to music, and going to the movies. Miss Honduras.
Miss Hong Kong. 21-year-old Pauline Yong is from Hong Kong. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 110 pounds. Pauline has black hair and dark brown eyes. Her hobbies include fencing, hockey, squash, volleyball, acting, and singing. Miss Hong Kong.
Miss Iceland. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall is Anna Margaret Jo's daughter from Reykjavik. She's 22 years old, has blonde hair, green eyes, and weighs 127 pounds. She enjoys reading and bodybuilding. Miss Iceland.
Miss Ireland. Adrienne Rock is 23 years old and is from Dublin. She stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs 112 pounds. Adrienne has dark brown hair and brown eyes. Fashion, traveling, dancing, listening to popular music, cooking, going to cinema are her few favorite pastimes. Miss Ireland.
Miss Israel. 17-year-old Shirley Ben Morteshe is from Tel Aviv. She has brown hair, green eyes, and weighs 124 pounds. Shirley stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Her hobbies include playing the piano, reading, running, swimming, and listening to music. Miss Israel.
Miss Italy. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall is Simona Ventura from Turin. She is 23 years old and has black hair and brown eyes. Simona weighs 125 pounds. She enjoys singing in the shower, soccer, American football, and skiing. Miss Italy.
Miss Jamaica. Leota Soha from Kingston is 24 years old. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 135 pounds. Leota has black hair and dark brown eyes. Singing and swimming are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Jamaica.
Miss Japan. 22-year-old Mizuho Sakaguchi is from Nishinomiya. She has black hair, brown eyes, and weighs 110 pounds. Mizuho stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. Her hobby includes flower arranging, playing the electronic organ, and golfing. Miss Japan.
Miss Korea. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall from Seoul is Yoon Chon-chan. She's 17 years old and has dark brown hair and brown eyes. Yeonchun weighs 110 pounds. She enjoys Korean dancing, listening to music, swimming, and bowling. Miss Korea.
Miss Lebanon. Elaine George Fahori from Zale is 19 years old. She has brown hair, blue-green eyes, and weighs 120 pounds. Elaine stands 5 feet 8 and 1/2 inches tall. Reading, listening to rock and classical music, swimming are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Lebanon.
Miss Luxembourg. 22-year-old Lindy Garney from Lotland has blonde hair and gray-blue eyes. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 116 pounds. In her spare time, she enjoys gymnastics. Miss Luxembourg.
Miss Malaysia. Standing 5 feet 6 inches tall from Johor Bahru is Linda Lum. She has black hair, brown eyes, and weighs 116 pounds. Linda is 19 years old, and she enjoys reading, modeling, and drawing. Miss Malaysia.
Miss Malta. Stephanie Spattetti from Valletta is 17 years old. She stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 130 pounds. Stephanie has brown hair and brown eyes. In her spare time, she enjoys photography, dress designing, reading, cooking, writing, aerobics, swimming, and surfing. Miss Malta.
Mexico. "22-year-old Amada Olivares is from Puebla. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 115 pounds. Amada has dark brown hair and brown eyes. Her hobbies include singing, horseback riding, dancing, volleyball, tennis, listening to music, making friends, and modeling. Miss Mexico.
Miss New Zealand. Standing 5 feet and 11 inches tall is Lana Kokura from Auckland. She has dark blonde hair, brown eyes, and weighs 124 pounds. Lana is 20 years of age. She enjoys basketball, swimming, and modeling. Miss New Zealand.
Miss Nigeria. Omasambuwa from Lagos is 22 years old. She stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 130 pounds. Omasan has black hair, brown eyes, basketball, acting, and creative writing are a few of her hobbies. Miss Nigeria.
Miss Northern Marianas. 22-year-old Ruby Jean Hamilton is from Saipan. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 115 pounds. Ruby Jean has brown hair and brown eyes. Her hobbies include training dogs, cooking, snorkeling, and gardening. Miss Northern Marianas.
Miss Norway. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall is 21-year-old Bente Brutland. She has blonde hair, green eyes, and weighs 121 pounds. She enjoys downhill and cross-country skiing, dancing, bowling, and tennis. Miss Norway.
Miss Paraguay. Marta Noemi Acosta from Asuncion is 18 years old. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 127 pounds. Marta has black hair and black eyes. She enjoys corresponding with young people from other countries and traveling. Miss Paraguay.
Miss Peru. 24-year-old Katia Escudero Lozano is from Lima. She has brown hair, green eyes, and stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. Katia weighs 118 pounds. Sports, weight training, aerobics, reading, and listening to music are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Peru.
Miss Philippines. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall is 23-year-old Perfida R. Limping from Quezon City. She has black hair, black eyes, and weighs 120 pounds. Her hobbies include collecting drinking mugs and reading books and fashion magazines. Miss Philippines.
Miss Portugal. Isabel de Costa is from Japan. She is 20 years old. She stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 129 pounds. Isabel has brown hair and hazel eyes. She enjoys writing and drawing. Miss Portugal.
Miss Puerto Rico. 24-year-old Isabel Pardo is from Penabo. She has brown hair, hazel eyes, and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Isabel weighs 134 pounds. In her spare time, she enjoys bottle collecting, jazz dancing, knitting, swimming, aerobics, weightlifting, and sightseeing. Miss Puerto Rico.
Miss Republic of China. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall from Taipei is Jade Wu. She is 23 years old and weighs 127 pounds. Jade had dark brown hair and dark brown eyes. Her hobbies include flower arranging and badminton. Miss Republic of China.
Miss Scotland. Amanda Laird from Edinburgh is 21 years old. She stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs 119 pounds. Amanda has blonde hair and brown eyes. She enjoys keeping fit through aerobic weight training. Miss Scotland.
Miss Singapore. 23-year-old Audrey Ante is from Singapore. She has black hair, black eyes, and weighs 119 pounds. Audrey stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Canoeing, mountain climbing, hiking, sunbathing, dancing, and traveling are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Singapore.
Miss Spain. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall from Madrid is Sansolas Adigas. She's 21 years old and has dark brown hair and brown eyes. Sansolas weighs 125 pounds. Her hobbies include gymnastics, windsurfing, ballet, reading, listening to music, studying, and dancing. Miss Spain.
Miss Sri Lanka. Dipti Alice from Kelaniya is 22 years old. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 133 pounds. Dipti has black hair and brown eyes. She enjoys designing clothes and gardening. Miss Sri Lanka.
Miss Sweden. 20-year-old Annika Davidson is from Umeå. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 121 pounds. Annika has blonde hair and blue eyes. Chorus singing, swimming, playing badminton, dancing, listening to music are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Sweden.
Miss Switzerland. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall from Bern is Gabriela Bigler. She has honey blonde hair, light blue eyes, and weighs 127 pounds. Gabriela is 22 years old. Her hobbies include skiing, windsurfing, photography, reading, jazz dancing, and mountain climbing. Miss Switzerland.
Miss Thailand. Porntip Nakarangkano from Bangkok is 19 years old. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 114 pounds. Porntip has black hair and black eyes. She enjoys cooking, singing, and horseback riding. Miss Thailand.
Miss Trinidad Tobago. 22-year-old Sherry Ann Gordon is from Port of Spain. She has dark brown hair, dark brown eyes, and weighs 118 pounds. Cheryl Ann stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Her hobbies include playing tennis, hockey, swimming, and studying butterflies. Miss Trinidad Tobago.
Miss Turkey. Standing 6 feet tall from Istanbul is Meltem Hakarara. She has brown hair, green eyes, and weighs 132 pounds. Meltem is 18 years old. Playing the piano, basketball, and swimming are a few of her favorite pastimes. Miss Turkey.请所有的摄影先生小姐不要用闪光灯拍照，谢谢您的配合。
Miss Turks and Caicos. Edna Elizabeth Smith from Turks and Caicos Islands is 21-year-old. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 115 pounds. Edna has black hair and black eyes. She enjoys swimming, modeling, badminton, horseback riding. Miss Turks and Caicos.
Miss Uruguay. 21-year-old Carla Sambodi is from Montevideo. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 125 pounds. Carla has brown hair and green eyes. Modeling is one of her favorite pastimes. Miss Uruguay.
Miss USA. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall from Fort Worth, Texas, is Courtney Gibbs. She has light brown hair, blue eyes, and weighs 125 pounds. Courtney is 21 years old. Her hobbies include traveling, sailing, scuba diving, horseback riding, and cross-stitching. Miss USA.
Miss U.S. Virgin Islands. Miss Heather Carty from Christian State, St. Croix, is 23 years old. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 115 pounds. Heather has red-brown hair and brown eyes. She enjoys swimming, dancing, modeling, traveling, meeting different people, and learning about their different cultures. Miss U.S. Virgin Islands.
Miss Venezuela. 24-year-old Yahala Villarodan is from Caracas. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 121 pounds. Yahala has black hair and black eyes. Her hobbies include macrame, ceramics, pastry cooking, marathon running, and listening to music. Miss Venezuela.
Miss Wales. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall from Wales is Liz Marie Williams. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, and weighs 120 pounds. Liz Marie is 22 years old. She enjoys swimming, cooking, and watching old movies. Miss Wales. That concludes the swimsuit competitions, ladies and gentlemen.
在泳装展示中，66位佳丽的青春健美与活力，让我们嗅到了夏日海滩的气息。现在佳丽们要穿着着自己精心挑选的晚礼服，用他们的妩媚、典雅和卓越的风姿，带领我们进入今晚的第2个竞赛的阶段——晚礼服展示。Now it's time for our evening gown competition, in which we'll have the opportunity to see our 66 beautiful delegates once more. This time in evening gown of their own choosing. Miss Argentina. Our first delegate in the 1988 Miss Universe Evening Gown Competition is Miss Argentina. 24 years old, Claudia Palela from Buenos Aires. Claudia is a psychology student and a professional model. Miss Argentina.
Miss Australia. From the land down under comes our next contestant, 18-year-old Vanessa Gibson from Sydney, Australia. Currently a radio and communication student at Macquarie University. She plans to continue on to a career in radio and television production. Miss Australia.
Miss Austria. Our Miss Austria is Maria Steinhardt from Groben-Heschlinga. She is 21 years old and is a community college graduate. Currently working as a secretary, Maria would like to become a full-time professional model.
Miss Bahamas. From sunny Neshat in Bahamas comes 20-year-old Natasha Pinder, a Queen's College graduate. She currently works as a promotion executive for the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism. Her further plans include acting and increasing her involvement in children's organizations. Miss Bahamas.
Miss Belgium. Daisy Van Coenberg comes to Taipei from Lubeck, Belgium. This 19-year-old is a civil engineering student at the University of Brussels, working toward fulfilling her dream of becoming a nuclear scientist. Miss Belgium.
Miss Bermuda. 22-year-old Kim Lyborn from Somerset comes to us proudly representing her island of Bermuda. Currently a receptionist at an insurance company, Kim aspires to become a preschool teacher. Miss Bermuda.
Miss Bolivia. Our next contestant, Ana Maria Pelela, hails from Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Currently a university student, this 19-year-old hopes to eventually establish and run her own advertising agency. Miss Bolivia.
Miss Brazil. Our Miss Brazil is Isabel Cristina Batucci, a student who aspires to be an actress and a professional model. She is 19 years old and hails from Bolmena, Santa Catalina, Brazil. Miss Brazil.
Miss British Virgin Islands. Comes Nelda Farrington, Miss British Virgin Islands. This 22-year-old student and a part-time research assistant
Coyaguel. After graduation, she is looking forward to becoming a successful homemaker. Miss Ecuador.
Miss Egypt. Amina Sami Shibaya hails from Cairo, where she is a university student of economics. She is 20 years old and her life ambition is to become an ambassador. Miss Egypt.
Miss El Salvador. From San Salvador comes Macorita Macarano, a commercial secretary who plans to achieve success in a professional business capacity. Our Miss El Salvador is 17 years old. Miss El Salvador.
Miss England, from Selston, Nottinghamshire, in Merry-o, England, comes Tracy Williams. This 18-year-old model and part-time secretary aspires to an acting career and would like to one day live in Australia. Miss England.
Miss Finland. Miss Finland, Nina Bjornstorm, is looking forward to a career as a successful professional fashion model. She is 20 years old and hails from Peru. Miss Finland.
Miss France. Claudia Fritolini is a ground stewardess who is looking forward to an excitement and challenge that all the new opportunities bring. From Ilzac, France, she is 21 years old. Miss France.
Miss Germany. Currently a university student in her hometown of Berlin, our Miss Germany is 20-year-old Christiane Kapp. Christiane aspires to a dual career as an actress and a biochemist. Miss Germany.
Miss Gibraltar. 19-year-old Mate Chances from Gibraltar is a computer operator who plans on a career as a fashion model. She also dreams of eventually owning a restaurant. Miss Gibraltar.
Miss Greenland. From Nuuk Kadab, Greenland, comes Nuno Nateba. She is an 18-year-old word processor who is looking forward to becoming renowned for successful achievements in life. Miss Greenland.
Miss Guam. From Agana, Guam comes Lisa Camacho. She is an 18-year-old student who aspires to a career in the field of fashion merchandising. She also dreams of one day owning her own business. Miss Guam.
Miss Guatemala. Sylvia Mancilla comes to Taipei representing her nation of Guatemala. She is 18 years old and is looking forward to a career as an actress.
Miss Holland. Our delegate from Holland is 22-year-old Annabeth Berenson. She is currently a fashion model who dreams of eventually becoming world famous in her field. Miss Holland.
Miss Honduras. From San Pedro Sula in Honduras comes Jacqueline Herrera. This 22-year-old college graduate is presently working as an industrial engineer. She hopes to continue her success in this professional capacity.
Miss Hong Kong. 21-year-old Pauline Yong hails from Hong Kong. Currently employed as an actress, she hopes to continue in this direction and achieve even more success. Miss Hong Kong.
Miss Iceland. Miss Anna Margaret Jozora comes to Taipei from Reykjavik, Iceland. While she is presently working as a stewardess, she hopes to one day keep her feet on the ground and own and operate her own travel agency. She is 20 years old. Miss Iceland.
Miss Ireland, a full-time professional model and a student of language. 23-year-old Adrian Rock comes to us from Dublin, Ireland. Her future plans include career in television production and broadcasting. Miss Ireland.
Miss Israel. Shirley Van Modeshe comes to Taipei from Tel Aviv, Israel. She is a 17-year-old high school student, majoring in chemistry and plans to continue her education in the same field at university level. Miss Israel.
Miss Italy. 23-year-old Simona Ventura has attended the Institute for Physical Education in pursuit of her dream of becoming a successful television sports anchor woman. Turin, Italy is her home. Miss Italy.
Miss Jamaica. From Kingston, Jamaica, comes 24-year-old Leota Soha, currently an assistant manager at a craft store. She hopes to eventually establish her own chain of business. Miss Jamaica.
Miss Japan. Mitsuho Sakaguchi is our 1988 representative from Japan. This 22-year-old from Nishinomiya plans to pursue a career in television broadcasting. Miss Japan.
Miss Korea. Yong Chon Chan comes to us from Seoul, Korea. Currently a high school student, Yong Chun hopes to continue on in school and subsequently remain in the field of education as a professor. Miss Korea.
Miss Lebanon. From Zale, Lebanon comes Elaine George Fahouri. This 19-year-old college student looks to her career as a successful businesswoman and hopes to eventually own a clothing boutique. Miss Lebanon.
Miss Luxembourg. Our Miss Luxembourg is 22-year-old Lindy Garney from Netherlands, currently employed as a dental secretary. Lindy plans on a career as a fashion and photographic model. Miss Luxembourg.
Miss Malaysia. Also dreaming of achieving success as a top photographic model is Linda Long, our Miss Malaysia. She is 19 years old and comes from Johor Bahru. Miss Malaysia.
Miss Malta. 17-year-old Stephanie Spettetti travels to us from Levata in the Republic of Malta, where she is a university student majoring in languages. She is also currently working as a television hostess and plans to continue her career upon graduation. Miss Malta.
Miss Mexico. Amada Olivares is a 22-year-old university student working on completing her education from Puebla, Mexico. She is looking forward to an exciting and challenging career as a businesswoman. Miss Mexico.
Miss New Zealand. From Auckland, New Zealand comes Lana Cockcroft, a 20-year-old office administrator and model. She hopes to enjoy life and meeting all her expectations in whatever she does. Miss New Zealand.
Miss Nigeria. Omasan Tukumbo Bua is a 22-year-old mass communication student from Lagos, Nigeria. Her ambition is to own the largest advertising agency in Africa. Miss Nigeria.
Miss Northern Marianas. From Saipan in the Northern Marianas comes Ruby Jean Hamilton. This 22-year-old works as an advertising and sales manager for a cable television company. Miss Northern Marianas.
Miss Norway, Bente Brumland, is a 21-year-old personnel development consultant for a management training firm who plans to continue in her business career. She hails from Oslo.
Miss Paraguay. Professional model Mata Noemi Acosta comes to Taipei to represent her nation of Paraguay. She is 18 years old and her hometown is Asuncion. Her future plans are to successfully continue a career as a businesswoman with a happy and secure personal life. Miss Paraguay.
Miss Peru, 24-year-old Katia Escudero Lozano is a medical student and a part-time model who hopes to complete her education to become a doctor and still maintaining her modeling career. Lima, Peru is her home. Miss Peru.
Miss Philippines. From Quezon City in the Philippines comes Perfida Arlene Payne. This 23-year-old model hopes to eventually be able to travel throughout the world as a goodwill ambassador. Miss Philippines.
Miss Portugal. Our Miss Portugal is Isabel de Costa, a 20-year-old law student from Lisbon. Her future goals include finishing her education, becoming a successful lawyer, and eventually becoming a judge. Miss Portugal.
Miss Puerto Rico. 24-year-old Isabel Pardo is a university student from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. Her career ambitions include becoming an executive in the tourism industry. Miss Puerto Rico.
Miss Republic of China. Our Republic of China delegate is 23-year-old Jade Hu from our host city of Taipei, Taiwan. Currently employed as a secretary, she aspires to a career in the field of fashion design. Miss Republic of China.
Miss Scotland. Amanda Leard is a 21-year-old model from Edinburgh, Scotland. She plans to continue with her modeling career and hopes to eventually secure a position as a television hostess. Miss Scotland.
Miss Singapore. 23-year-old student Audrey Antay has traveled to Taipei from Singapore. After graduation, she hopes to continue her education and become a veterinarian. Miss Singapore.
Miss Spain. Sansolis Adigas is proud to call Madrid, Spain her home. This 21-year-old model and marketing student hopes to become a world-renowned model and businesswoman. Miss Spain.
Miss Sri Lanka. From Kliniak, Sri Lanka comes 22-year-old Dipti Alice. Currently a sales executive, she hopes to eventually become a famous dress designer. Miss Sri Lanka.
Miss Sweden. Annika Davidson works as a model and optical assistant in her hometown of Umeå, Sweden. This 20-year-old's future plans include realizing her dream of becoming an optician. Miss Sweden.
Miss Switzerland. Switzerland sent us 22-year-old Gabriela Bigler from Bern. She currently works as a telegraph operator and model, and she hopes to eventually become a television hostess. Miss Switzerland.
Miss Thailand. 19-year-old Porntip Nakarangkano is studying to become a psychologist. She is proud to call Bangkok her home. Miss Thailand.
Miss Trinidad Tobago. Beauty consultant Cheryl Ann Gordon comes to Taipei from Port of Spain. This 22-year-old hopes to someday own and manage a beauty establishment. Miss Trinidad Tobago.
Miss Turkey. Meltem Hakarara is an 18-year-old fine art student from Istanbul, Turkey. Her future plans include becoming a successful and influential interior designer. Miss Turkey.
Miss Turks and Caicos. 21-year-old Edna Elizabeth Smith is a statistician who aspires to be a commercial airline pilot. She has traveled to Taipei from Grand Turk, representing the Turks and Caicos Islands. Turks and Caicos.
Miss Uruguay. Carla Trombotti is a 21-year-old student and model whose home is Montevideo, Uruguay. Her plans for the future include a career as a bionic engineer. Miss Uruguay.
Miss USA. Fort Worth, Texas is the home for Miss USA, Courtney Gibbs. This 21-year-old actress and model is looking forward to a diversified career in the fields of advertising, broadcasting, marketing, public relations, and acting. Miss USA.
Miss U.S. Virgin Islands. 23-year-old Heather Carty plans on a successful career in television broadcasting with an eye toward owning her own TV station. Here to represent the U.S. Virgin Islands, Heather's home in Christianesty, St. Croix. Miss U.S. Virgin Islands.
Miss Venezuela, Yahala Vera Roden is a 24-year-old doctor specializing in the techniques of preventive medicine. She hopes to be able to spread her humanitarian belief as well as her helping the poor in her hometown of Caracas. Miss Venezuela.
Traveling to Taipei from Connaught Square, Wales, is Liz Mary Williams, a financial assistant for an aerospace firm. She hopes to eventually work on children's television productions. She is 22 years old.
Now that our panel has completed their judging for tonight's competition, I'd like to ask all the delegates to join us again on stage. And later we'll present the award of Miss Photogenic.
我们再次掌声欢迎所有佳丽走上舞台。我们有一项特别奖要颁发，那就是最上镜头奖。这个奖的颁发是由本次大会担任所有采访报道的记者们、新闻界的朋友，他们共同投票选出来的。 他们在我们环球小姐的节目展开以后，他们就非常的忙碌，跟着佳丽们上山下海，而且常常奋不顾身的，可以讲是不屈不挠。而且如果不达目的的话，他们绝不回家。我们很敬佩他们的精神，我们更感激他们在这次选美会中所扮演的角色，使得我们所有的活动都能够顺利的推展，并且向全世界发行了他们所拍摄美丽的照片。
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us to thank all news medias and press photographers.
为我们颁发这个特别奖的就是台北市摄影记者联谊会干事陈卫先生。我们欢迎陈先生走上舞台，请您发表一下您的心得，您怎么选出最佳的镜头奖小姐？
本人仅代表所有参加环球小姐选拔活动的摄影记者们，感谢各国的佳丽愉快的合作。当然，从他们66位的美丽的佳丽里面，要选一位最上镜头的小姐，的确是一件不容易的事情。现在我很高兴宣布，最上镜头的小姐是。
May we have the envelope, please? The winner of the Miss Photogenic Award for the 1988 Miss Universe pageant is Tracy Williams, Miss England.
英国小姐。我有这个荣幸为1988年最上镜头的小姐拍第一张照，当然这是有版权的。
非常恭喜英国小姐 Miss Williams，Congratulations。今天晚上的节目进行到这里，已经告诉了大家，决选的节目将会更精彩、更动人。请您不要忘了，5月24号的早上9点，在林口国家体育馆将向全世界立即转播，请您不要忘了收看。
仅代表1987年环球小姐，还有各国的佳丽崔台青和我，在这里向大家说一声晚安，谢谢大家的观赏。Now, on behalf of Cecilia Boloco, the Miss Universe contestants, Cui Tai-ching and myself, thank you for joining us this evening. Be sure to watch us again on May 24th, when Ellen Thicke and Tracy Scoggins will be your hosts for the selection of 1988 Miss Universe pageant. So until then, good night.
Farewell, ladies. Let's